This actually surprised me. It's a little bit more than what the numbers actually suggest, and that's actually a good thing. Welcome to the 2025 Acura MDX Type S. My name is Jimmy, and yeah, like I said, the numbers suggest that this twin-turbo J30 3-liter V6 setup makes 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque. Numbers suggest that it's about 60 horsepower more than the standard naturally aspirated V6 model. And 60 horsepower on paper doesn't seem like a lot, but the torque is there. You absolutely feel it. The MDX Type S is not about pure outright speed. There's definitely faster SUVs out there, but this is still, well, a 7-passenger SUV that can carry kind of 7 people in kind of comfort and, well, still be relatively quick. And it's not going to hurt your wallet as much as some other German rivals. Let me break it down for you. For 2025, you got some new styling updates. The front end does look a little different, but it's nothing huge. You still got these big 21-inch alloy wheels. The overall shape hasn't changed that much, but it really didn't need to. It's still a good-looking SUV overall. Opening up the trunk, we get 16 cubic feet of space. Not too bad. Fold down that third row and it expands to 39 cubic feet. There's a little bit of underfloor storage, but not too much. Realistically, I see that most MDX owners will probably have that third row down and just using 2 rows of the vehicle. While you certainly can get an adult in the third row, I'm 5'11" and it's definitely a struggle. I got enough headroom, but I do need to push the second row seats forward for me to gain any sort of, well, legroom. It's just a really compact space. As for the second row headroom, legroom, it really isn't a problem. The seats, they can slide fore and aft, so you can accommodate cargo or people, whatever you need. The seats themselves are heated. You get baby shades on the sides. You got USB-C outlets, as well as climate control in the rear. Sadly, you don't get vents in the ceiling, but you do get speakers, which actually uses the cabin talk as well, and that's actually a pretty cool system. If you're thinking of using the MDX as a family hauler, which it really is, well, you'll be happy to know that you can fit 3 kiddos across the second row here. On the driver's side, this is a Collect Lane infant seat. In the middle, I have a rear-facing Collect Flow. And on the passenger side, I got a forward-facing Collect Flow. So it's big enough for you to have 3 kiddos across. And what's nice is Acura actually has 3 sets of lower anchors, even one in that removable center seat. It's actually very handy. You don't get any lower anchors on the third row though, but you do get upper anchors, and you get a total of 5 of them within the vehicle. Moving up to the front, heated, cooled, and massaging seats. The massaging seats are all right. It's not like the best in class or anything like that, but it's pretty comfortable. I would say it's better than the QX60. You do get a heated steering wheel with pretty nice stitching and this Type S badge on the bottom. It's very similar to the TLX and it really hasn't changed, and you got the paddle shifters behind that. Digital cluster, it's a little adjustable. You got 2 overall themes, and depending on drive modes, the color changes as well. You also get a heads-up display that shows you speed, cruise control information, navigation, and whatnot as well. The main thing is, well, the infotainment now, well, it's touchscreen. So it's much easier to operate than before using that touchpad that was in the center here. To be honest, I think most people that had the touchpad, they'll get used to it over time. But, well, a touchscreen is just something that we're more used to, and it's just easier to interact with. Driving it, that's where the MDX actually really shines. It's never been a bad vehicle to drive, but the Type S, with the adaptive dampers, the air suspension that it has on it, it makes the ride smoother, and it makes it just a little bit more engaging. And with turbo power, you press that throttle and it actually goes pretty well. No, it's not going to be the fastest SUV. You got German SUV with 500-600 horsepower. It's EVs with more than that. So no, it's not going to be the quickest, but it's quick enough for most people. It's actually well, in that sweet spot where you're not losing out too much on economy and you're not sacrificing all that much for the overall kind of reliability and everything combined with it. It's just a neat package. I'm averaging 13 liters for 100 kilometers right now, which I don't think it's all that bad. Put it into individual, and currently I have, the sport suspension settings on, and when you throw it into a corner, it does feel good. It's actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot more fun and engaging than a 3-row SUV really should. You just don't expect it to be this good. However, price at 90,000 Canadian dollars, it's a little pricey. It's not the cheapest thing on the market. And the last time I reviewed one back in 2022, that was 83,000 Canadian. And even with inflation, this shouldn't be 90. So the prices definitely has gone up a bit. What you do have to know is the QX60 and the Lexus TX, the biggest competitor to the MDX here, well, both of them are more comfort driven than the MDX. This is certainly still a driver's car. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be going to track days with this or anything like that, but you're not gonna, be bored driving this home. You might take the longer way home. It's fun. And I think that's really it. In any case, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do, like the video if you do, and share it with your friends. Subscribe if you're new and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you later. Take care.